Hey everyone, this time we've got a very special guest, Kail Walters.
And she generously invited us into her house, and she's gonna teach us about cosplaying.
Let's do it.
Let's get started. We're just walking away now. This is really weird. Hey, look, it's a grate.
Cosplaying is a subculture that's been rising in popularity for the last 25 years. Kail Walters tells us why it's not just about dressing up.
I guess on a more base level, it's being able to dress up and have fun in a costume and be able to immerse yourself into the life of whatever anime, video game, comics, or whatever character that you really like. And the community's pretty fun as well to hang out with.
Having made multiple costumes herself, Kail gives us a hands-on look on how to use makeup to recreate a burn mark.
I find drawing out a lot of your plans is a great way to get an idea as to where you're going with it. So I'm first laying down a little bit of liquid latex to my hand, and then I'm actually going to be patting it up. What the paper that I put on my hand does is it actually helps change it up so it looks like the texture of my hand is a little bit different, and that'll make it look so it's a bit more like I actually have a gouge in my hand there. At this point, you can actually see a little bit more as to where your design's going.
Is this a special kind of paint? Or
To be honest, it's just basic acrylic. Make sure that you only tap the brush on it very quickly. That way you don't put on too much. Going in one spot, then sometimes that can create it to look far too dark and it'll make it look a little bit less organic. You always need to look for the things that you think you wouldn't actually need, and one of them in this case would be yellow paint. Right now what I'm doing is I'm actually changing up the base color of what you see on my skin. So it's going to allow it, so when I put on the other color, it's going to make my hand look a little bit more dead, maybe a little bit more zombie-ish. So what glycerin does is over top of paint, it makes everything look very shiny. So it can make things look almost like you have a bleeding and more bloody effect to it without actually having to put in too much effort. So first I have to pat it dry a little bit so it makes it look a little bit more normal on my hand. A simple and easy bleeding hand.
So Mitchell, what did you learn today?
I learned that it takes a lot of work to be able to transform yourself into your favorite character. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go pretend to be a rock.
All right, and I'll go do my makeup.